All right, let's get going. Hmm. Why did I end up looking at this area? You know what? I don't know, and I don't think it was significant either. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so last time we were working on preparing to do a magma piston. We were just starting to work on cutting away at the top of where the piston was going to go. And I just figured out that we weren't going to be able to repair the hole in here. Actually, I'm going to try something. This is either going to work spectacularly or it's not going to work at all. I don't have any rock blocks anymore, do I? I do have some microline blocks. Okay. We'll see if this functions. It probably won't work, but it's worth a try. Okay. Now build, wall. We'll build a floor first and then we'll build a wall. Importantly, this probably isn't going to make any difference, but it's worth a try. If we can get this to work, it will save me a great deal of effort. Okay, now. Remove construction. Priority 1. And carve a, we're going to call it, also priority 1. That looks like the wrong job. Ooh, okay, it is gonna, no, it's not gonna work though. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. The only way to fix this is going to be to drop the cylinder, or not drop the cylinder, but to drop the piston twice. Or drop the top half of the piston anyway. So if we're going to drop the top half of the piston twice, that means... Okay. So this top level, this whole area needs to be cut out. So this level is going to be dropped. This level is going to be dropped. And this will be the first actual true catchment area. You know, this piston was just a bad idea. I'm tempted just to leave it at the state it's in and not complete it because it's going to be if we could get magma, let's see here. If we could have got piston magma come out like maybe on this level, or this level would be even nicer. Well, this level would have been the water caster level, but if we could have sucked it off here, then we would be good. Hello, Ash. Hello, Colo. Welcome here. But with that hole in the caverns, I don't think it's worth making the magma piston. Which sucks, because magma pistons are awesome. But, oh well. Also, since I want to see this thing start pumping sooner rather than later, I'm going to stop worrying about building it strictly in a bottom-up order. And I'll just hope it works. I mean, it's going to work no matter what, but I'll just hope it, I shouldn't say hope it works. I should say, I'll just hope it, designation order matters over actual build order. I'm feeling lazy, that's why. Top streamer, followed by Wasted Affinavi. Are you feeling okay today? Oh, I need to set it to not stop constructing. Okay, there we go. Anyway, thank you very much. There we go. I think we have enough components available. We can actually finish this whole pump stack. And then, of course, we need to, while this is being built, we need to start worrying about the reactor. Boom, boom. Also stream more consistently than any of them. I certainly try. Alright. Honestly, I think my favorite streamer right now is probably Af. And he actually streams more consistently than Abby nowadays. Isn't that a switch? Although Abby's pretty cool too. And I would like Wasted a lot more if he had an actual schedule. Oh well. I don't really have a schedule either. I just try to have one and often fail. Witness tonight. Anyway. I don't really like streamers who stream the same thing over and over and over again. It gets boring in a hurry. Doesn't take long before you've seen it all several times. Oh well. Oh, this can be a pain in the butt to make sure none of this goes wrong. You have to carefully go down through and check every single one of these things. Make sure they're all made out of glass and they all have the right, the right direction. And anyway. There we go. Probably should have just done this a long time ago, but oh well. At least I know a easier method of making periodic columns. An easier method of making water reactors than the good old traditional one. So building a water reactor that'll be able to power this whole mess won't be that hard. Okay. Says the guy that streams X4 Factorio and now this. Well, I stream a lot of different things. I have a few favorites, yes. However, I also stream a lot of random crap sometimes. Okay. Particularly what with, well, on Thursdays. Oops, wrong direction. There we go. But anyway. I used to, although long ago, back before I would even been able to stream, play Warframe every single day. For at least a little tiny bit of time. I have to tell you, it doesn't take that long before you actually start to get tired of it. Well, okay, it did take me quite a while to get tired of it. But now I'm quite thoroughly tired of it to the point where I don't really ever want to see Warframe ever again. Okay, that's a little strong. That did teach me something fairly important. And that is, don't play the same thing every single day. Or you will get bored of it at a rate that is accelerated over what it would if you played it in moderation. Oh well. That said, I was going to play X4 today. But then I got started extra late. And I like to have a certain time slot available for X4. Also, this is probably one of the most tedious things I've ever done in this game. I miss the keyboard commands sometimes. That one made this at least a little bit faster. Let's see, what's our elevation? 19. Oh, if any of these are wrong, we're going to have to deconstruct most of the stack. $37, $37, $36. Okay, that seems right, I think. Because one of them was off by one from the others. I'm paranoid. Alright, and that one's the top one. And that would be what we powered from the top here. Whenever I get around to digging this out. And this would be the second pump stack. Which we will get to someday. Okay. New graphics actually make one tile wide channels look pretty cool. That reminds me, I need to dig out this channel. That's where I tested the old bug to turn a floor into a wall. Or turn it into fortification anyway. Okay, other than a lot of smoothing and stuff like that, and a lot of construction work. First of all, make sure they're all facing the right directions. Actually, no, let's not bother, because we're going to have to do all this later anyway. Okay. First of all, Let's place a bunch of doors. Are we being invaded? Oh, no. Boo. Cavern dwellers. Okay. We're being raided by Batman. Oh no, it's Batman! Okay, so occasionally underground races can send raid forces at you. In this case, it's a bunch of Batmen. And they're running directly into our lovely Forgotten Beast here, who has apparently a great musical sense and a great affinity for language. What I was looking for is description. There we go. Gigantic feathered sauropod. It has wings and squirms and fidgets. Large blue feathers are downy. Beware its fire. Okay, we're going to have these caverns burned to the ground again. Yep. Dear old Batman is on fire. A little bit. Goodbye, Batman. You won't be missed. Yep. Fire is being set. Also, look at all the smell. Okay. Anyway. This place is really getting quite engraved. I was kind of hoping it would be goblins or something, but I don't know if goblins are even going to attack us. I tried to make sure that there were goblins within raiding distance of us, but no goblin races show up on this list, which is weird. So if we want to be raided, we might have to piss off the elves or something. That, or I guess we could probably send... Okay, I wish I could zoom in. Here, center on fort. So this is us right here. Over here we have humans. Up here we have fellow dwarves. Over here are more humans. Down here are goblins. There's not that much difference between us and the goblins, I don't think. But apparently they're not interested. We might have to... Here's other dwarves as well. We might have to go send some raiders or something down there and poke them a little bit. There's human stuff over here. There's goblins up here. But that's even farther away than the first group. Also, here's some human-held dark pits. They probably captured those from the goblins. And here's dwarven dark pits. So those are probably captured from the goblins as well. And a dwarven dark fortress. Yeah, see, the elves are over here. In some kind of cold jungle biome. So they're willing to go across the ice to come trade with us. But the goblins aren't willing to just come north. Oh well. Appointment of some dwarf as sheriff. Somebody making a fancy meal. Appointment of a dwarf as sheriff, I think. Disappearance of the journey into the farm. I think I know right where the journey into the farm is, by the way. It is right there. Which reminds me, this winter I need to go recover all the stuff that's lying down here. This is all stuff that got swept over the falls because I haven't bothered to replace the grates here. Apparently we lost more elves going across here, maybe? Or something. There's a yak and a water buffalo in there now. More fighting happening. More cats adopting that kid. And another forgotten beast. An enormous feathered tick. It has a knobby shell and it squirms and fidgets. Its golden yellow feathers are long and broad. Beware its poisonous gas. Maybe we should stay away from this one. Just saying. There it is. Yeah, I do believe that is probably safer to stay away from. Regaining access to the caverns is going to be so hard. Because there's... I don't know how many forgotten beasts are in there right now. Actually, let's check. How many forgotten beasts are currently in the caverns? Only 2? Oh, those are the 2 we can see. There's got to be more down there than that. Wouldn't mind catching some of these magma crabs. Probably be a bit difficult to do, though. After all, we went through a lot of effort to make sure they can't get into the fort. Okay. Make cloth bags. Anywhere you click, there's engravings on the floor of dwarves doing things. Or in this case, a picture of some onion plants. Or some minotaur wandering around. Another one? A huge scaly scorpion. It has a fat, bulging trunk, and it undulates rhythmically. Its flax scales are large and close set. Beware its poisonous sting. That sounds like something best avoided, yes. Hello, giant. Oh no. It leaves poisonous trails everywhere it goes. That might actually be a serious issue. Well, are forgotten beasts attacking each other? No. They're just killing creatures. Actually, wait. Forgotten beast kicks the forgotten beast in the head. Yes, a couple forgotten beasts are fighting. Oh, maybe he's bleeding. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah, we had a couple forgotten beasts fighting each other. Never say no to your enemies killing each other. Okay. That reminds me. The thing I was going to check on and keep forgetting to do. Here. Our millstone. We need to add a work order. Boom. Mill plants. If empty bags greater than 10. And millable and rotten plants. And we'll change these numbers to 9 each. There we go. Actually, we'll change this to 24. And change that to 24. And then we'll change the overall order 225. So that should keep things more or less milled. And I should put in a stockpile up here for millable plants. Which reminds me, how much microline do I have? $84. Okay, it's time to start making microline blocks again. Okay. It's also time we gotta put in doors. So those two doors are very important. Actually, this doesn't need to be a door, because that is where a pump goes. I almost forgot why that hole was there. This is the drain pump for these channels. I need to make some... Let's see. Floodgate. Do we make green glass mechanisms? I can't remember if that's a thing. I don't think it is a thing. Doesn't look like it's a thing. Rip. Okay, green glass floodgate. There it is. We'll make, oh, I don't know, like 5 of them, I guess. And then we're going to have to make a bunch of... Okay, this is actually a problem. We need to make magma-safe mechanisms. This is one case where the game falls over on its face. The new UI versus the old UI. Let's see. Labor. Stone use. We need a magma-safe, non-economic stone that we have in reasonable quantities. The Boro be a good choice, I guess. I think we have plenty of that available. No, we don't. Okay, is diorite? I know granite isn't. Okay, I know bauxite is, but we don't have enough bauxite. Let's check diorite. Diorite is not, okay. Mica is, we don't have much mica. Orthoclase is. Quartzite is, okay. Quartzite would be a good choice. I think we have plenty of quartzite. Yeah, we do. Okay. So we issue a work order. Make rock mechanisms. Quartzite. That should be plenty right there. Okay. I think that'll be fine. Now, I also need to rebuild the screw pump that goes in here after an evil tree knocked it down. We have a visitor. Let's go ahead and issue some interrogation orders. Okay. More masterwork clothing being cranked out. How are we doing on blocks being made? Microline blocks, 64. Okay, we actually have plenty. Wait, oh wait. They must have patched this. I should go look at the patch notes. Because there's an all option now. Does this still do what I hope it does? Yes, it does. Finally. And there's also a minus option to remove stuff from the selection. Okay, that is so good. Honestly, I kind of need to go check the patch notes to see what all they added. That idiot is back. Okay. Go find this fool in the list. I'm pretty sure we've interviewed this guy before. And I'm pretty sure... Let's see, what was his name again? Okay, this guy. I'm pretty sure that he was convicted of something before as well. Guess we'll find out. I should double check here. Yeah, we don't have any humans in our list again. At least not that I see. Okay. Nice. Got that all floored up finally. For DF hack auto material. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure if I can fill this in without having to do anything special. I might have to remove the I have to remove the stockpile, but I haven't tried, so I don't know. Once we get the more important bits covered over, then I'll see, I guess. Basically, all these doorways want to be filled. And then a level above, we already floored it all up. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Okay, this area needs to be handled eventually. Okay, we can't because building present, which is a lie, but anyway. Stockpiles. Speaking of which, let's do a stockpile like this. Erase that. Erase that. Theft, custom. Let's see, we want furniture. Type. You want bags. I can't remember if bags show up separate. Yeah, they do. Bags. Core quality, all. Total quality, all. Materials. Leather, plant cloth, silk. Yarn. That should be everything. Okay. Mill bags. No barrels or bins. And then take from main goods stockpile. Perfect. Perfect. Why do they keep... Oh, brew drink from fruit. Needs on rotten fermentable. Okay. Mandated construction of certain goods. What now? Large gems. What should we make it out of? Hornblende. Why not? Okay, we gained another location. I wonder if I should remove the brew drink from fruit thing, because I don't think we have any fruit that we can brew from right now. What? Some of our people were appointed. Okay. Suppose it doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to matter. Are those people in our fort or are they not? I don't think they are. Actually. No. Okay. Just the game being weird, that's all. Okay, this is a little odd. This is shown with a ragged edge. This does not have a ragged edge, despite the fact that it is the same soil on this side, or it's not the same kind of soil, but there's soil on this side and there's block on this side. Weird. Oh. The dude leave already? Must have. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Go ahead and interrogate that person again. You can never interrogate them too many times after all. We're gonna have to, on this level, floor this over as well. Because I do not want to have to deal with a sudden tree growing and causing a problem. I don't think we'd actually have a tree, well, it's not like 34.11 where trees growing is an actual problem. But it is, young trees can still grow there and break stuff apparently. As we discovered with our screw pump here. Here comes the freezing. Okay, so as soon as this freezes up solid, we need to go out here and dig to recover our recover all the broken stuff. That not broken, but the these two tiles are full of a whole bunch of loot, basically, and I want it. You know, I could order these two tiles channeled out and then build grates in there. And then we could be able to build our grates before winter without all the fuss and bother. Wait, that's weird. Oh, okay, there's just ice here. This is open space. Damn it. Okay. Construction, floor grate, boom, plywood grate. Set this to high priority. As long as we don't get anybody stuck, this is great. Okay, thief. I really need to do plan kobold at some point. Oh well. Once you get plus 20 with faction X4, how do you get more relationship with them? Just keep trading with them or whatever you were doing to get relationship in the first place. It'll continue to go up slowly. I'm not sure what the maximum is, but it's pretty high. Okay. Let's go ahead and pump out the sump here. Although this sump was originally not intended for this, but oh well. The reason that there's a hole here is because this little thing here is to keep creatures from just wandering in and going inside the fort. Basically, these pressure plates are hooked up to these floor hatches. So if anybody steps on these pressure plates who's not a member of the fort, it'll cause both hatches to open. And that's farther than most creatures can jump. However, it doesn't work as well as I would like and ends up being full of water every year, which is why there's a pump here. Managed construction. Okay, what do you mandate construction of this time? Statues. Fun. If it's not large gems, it's statues. Okay, so we'll make a statue. I think he just mandated one. And we'll make it out of marble if I have some still. I think I used the last of my marble. Guess we'll make it out of rock salt instead. Shadow the kitten, so I was in the closet, is now adventuring around the room. Kittens are so much fun. Wait, what happened here? Okay, I had a bunch of pumps designated up here. Hmm. Okay. That's a little worrying that some pumps just spontaneously self-deconstructed. Hopefully it doesn't happen to a larger stretch of this. Dwarven child's been possessed. Don't really care. Possession means they won't gain any skill. We may have a cat problem. Oh well. That is a problem for future Milo to figure out. I just hope everybody in this fort really likes cats because, well, I guess it's gonna suck to be them otherwise. Okay, so the area has frozen. So now we can go ahead and issue digging orders. Go exploring through the ice. Actually, let's dig a ramp right there. There. Okay. And then we will dig a channel. Sort of like that. Okay. And then we need to dig another channel from there, and that should expose what we're looking for, I think. Okay, there's a bunch of cool stuff. We'll forbid the ice. Technically, ice is a kind of, when it's dug out like this, a kind of stone. Okay, the journey into the farm. Can I dump that? No, I can't. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Every time we dig this out, water's going to flow and it's going to freeze instantly again. Most times you trade, you get relationship improvements, but the number does not go up. Yeah. It'll take quite a few trades before the number will actually go up. Also, where do you find Black Sun? Mostly, let's see, I assume you're talking Star Wars mod. I can't think of any other Black Sun. But it would be generally around the rim. The bottom corner, they have a few pirate bases, I think. Not like in the corner, but kind of in that region. I don't remember where exactly their pirate bases are. Another construction mandate? Do you have anything better to do with your life? Okay, speaking of... Let's see what this little bastard's trying to do. Okay. Oh, he's actually started construction. Stray donkey bone, microline blocks, round lavender, rope reed cloth, oval amber, and some cave spider silk cloth. Okay. Make large gems. Well, we can't do that until that little fool's done. I'd really like to get the journey into the farm out of there. A donkey bone statue of dwarves. Okay, that is actually a useful item. I don't know if a statue is stealable if it's built. I need to do something about this water. This is exceedingly dangerous, what I'm doing right now. Actually, I wonder if I can... I'm gonna try something. I'm going to build a floor right here. And we'll see if that makes it so it doesn't freeze down there. That isn't going to help, though. That's actually bad. Okay, whatever was in that tile is not accessible. Or not reasonably accessible, anyway. Yeah, best I can tell you is just look around for pirate bases and you'll run into them eventually. Also, we have so much prepared fish and just random cookable items. 1,817 fish, 1,179 plants. Yeah. Is it too much to hope for that they added actual shapes in here? Or anything? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh well. Actually, I'm gonna go see if I can find the patch notes, because I need to know what they added. Let's see. December 12. Fix save corruption. Boom boom. New graphics for Werebeast. Don't care. Add ability to add remove every type of a given item when building structures that require multiple items. Holding a navigation key no longer recenters the screen during string entry. It's an annoying bug. Now displays remove construction designations when designating instead of requiring on pause. That's just a bug fix. Replace siege horns with something less intense. Added new wild ambience, moved old wild ambience to terrifying areas. Yeah, that's not a very big patch. Okay. One useful update and a couple bug fixes. Oh well. I could. No, I couldn't. Trying to figure out how to get rid of this water so I can get to this tile, but wish there was some way we could reacquire that item. It's not even a particularly valuable book or anything. It's just I would like to have it. Thank you. Also, let's relock these. Because that area is all done. We have to be pretty close to having everything fully engraved. Oh, I need to go deal with that artifact too, don't I? Or not so much the artifact, but I need to deal with the... adding large gem orders. Oh, what should we make them out of? We'll make one out of hornblende. And then we'll make one with... Oh, how about... We'll do one of that, and then we'll do one out of rock salt. Okay, that was what the mandate was, right? 3 large gems? Yes, okay. Also, the sheriff apparently wants better rooms. Have we not engraved those yet? Yes, we have. Okay, so where are we going to put the artifact statue? I'm tempted to put it right here in the middle of the staircase, instead of actually putting it inside the artifact protection area. But tradition is tradition. Inside the artifact protection area it will go. Okay, furniture. Statue. We'll put it right front and center. Boom. Donkey Bone statue. The Donkey Bone statue of dwarves. All craft storesmanship is the highest quality. The item is masterfully designed image of dwarves and Donkey Bone. The dwarves are traveling. Rates the foundation of Hardy Fortress by the tactical key that's called the treaties in the early spring of 50. It's encrusted with rectangular, lavender, jade, whatever. Decorated with ropeweed. Menaces with spikes of Donkey Bone. Image of the platinum crossbow that is right here. The image of the journey into the farm. The Otterman parchment scroll. That's the scroll that's at the bottom of the waterfall. The journey into the farm is withering away. The artwork relates to the disappearance of the journey into the farm, which I would really like to get back, by the way. There's got to be a way for me to reacquire that scroll. I mean, I don't think that scroll belongs to me, technically. But there's got to be a way to get it out of there. Let's see if I can find anything on Google. Okay. For some reason, a lot of books dropped by visitors die are marked with the traitor flag, which blocks them from being used or even moved out of the way. And you apparently have to use DF-Hack if you want to fix it. Fun. So it gets stuck there until version 50 gets a DF-Hack. Also, I need to keep removing this. Because we still have scaffolding here that never got removed somehow. Alright, The next thing to do is probably go check on our pump stack. Things are actually getting done, sort of. Slowly but surely. A mercenary is visiting. People are killing each other in the caverns. What else is new? That person has left the map, apparently. I wish there was a way to mark these as no longer relevant. Okay. And there we go. I should probably dig out that. Well, they kind of made dolomite a pretty pink color. I should dig around in this rock salt just to mine some out. Because it's kind of a nice reddish color. Obviously hematite's nicer, but that's also pretty important economically. And marble. I'd like to mine out a bunch of marble. Quartzite, it's a little too pink. I like the more red color of the mandated construction again. You ever get tired of that? Oh, what do you want now? Large gems. Okay. Large rock gem. Number 3. Material. Marcasite? Not even sure what that is. Oh well. Finding this game more or less fun than RimWorld? I'm not sure. In some ways it's better because you can build giant, massive mega projects and stuff like that you really can't do in RimWorld. You know, multiple levels tall and weird mechanisms and mechanics and all that fun stuff. In other ways, it is distinctly inferior. I don't know, I guess it depends on what you wanted out of it. I need to go remove... Let's see. Let's remove these ramps that are left. Oh wait, they haven't finished digging this out even. Lazy bones. Okay. Yeah, in many ways RimWorld is the better game. RimWorld certainly has a better UI. But I don't know. I can't quite decide. If I had to just pick one to play forever and I could never play the other one, I'd be extremely tempted to pick RimWorld. But it'd be a really hard decision. Yeah, I think I'd probably pick RimWorld at the end of the day if I had to pick just one. RimWorld, I don't know, just the scale of the game appeals to me more. And the UI is way more friendly. Also, Dwarf Fortress is ridiculously easy. At this point, I could pull some levers and this fort would be completely safe from all outside harm. And if I really, really was concerned, I could build a couple walls and it would be absolutely safe from outside harm. Nothing bad could ever happen to it. We would have to give up our fishing ability. So I'll just lock this hatch cover and boom, we're done. Speaking of which, I should unlock these hatch covers because they don't have to be locked anymore. But I can just lock that hatch cover, lock this hatch cover. Pull a lever in the lever room. This well actually might be a source of danger now that I think about it. I probably should have built a grate in there when I was originally working on it. Oh well, too late now. Well, it's not too late. I could still fix it. It would require a bit of work though. Yeah. I'd deal with it later. But basically, or I can just lock this hatch cover and give up my fish industry completely. Move my kitchen somewhere else. And boom. We could survive forever underground. RimWorld has ways to win. I think that's the coolest part. Yeah, that's true. There are definite goals you can push to if you want to do that. Or you can completely ignore the goals and keep playing however you want. Dwarf Fortress is like, goals? What are goals? But anyway, even without sealing anything off, I have a military of 10 kind of mediocrely equipped dwarves, to be honest, although they are well skilled. And then I have the seesaw here, which I really wish some goblins would attack me so I could use the seesaw, damn it. Another goods mandate. Yeah, RimWorld, I think at the end of the day, RimWorld's the better game. Make more large gems. I don't think we have any shells available. We'll do rock. We'll do 2 of them. And we'll make them out of the stuff again. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This is an amazing game. But okay. So we need to build a gear assembly right there. Oh, I need to get around to building. Okay, and then we do build another gear assembly there as well. Okay. Yeah, I need to play RimWorld at some point again. Buy the latest DLC and take it for a spin. Splattercat did a video on a modern version of RimWorld called Noble Fates, which looks promising. So far, nobody... It's kind of funny. RimWorld is in many ways a copycat Dwarf Fortress, but better. And more 2D. It was very heavily inspired by Dwarf Fortress, that's for sure. I shouldn't say copycat, because it was... Even from the beginning, it was always its own thing to a degree that a copycat wouldn't be. But anyway, now when people want to copy something, they copy Dwarf Fortress, or they copy RimWorld. If they remember that Dwarf Fortress existed. Okay, where do I want to put the floodgate? I think there is probably the better bet. Put in a green glass floodgate. Then we'll put another one over here. Boom. Okay, where else do I need floodgates? Just those two places, I think. For now. How old is Dwarf Fortress? Pretty old. I really don't know for sure. Go ahead and put them. I could look it up, I suppose. But the really old versions of Dwarf Fortress were very different. Prison Architect's more a direct copy of RimWorld. Actually, the story of Prison Architect and RimWorld is kind of interesting. If I remember correctly, RimWorld copied its art style from Prison Architect because the guy who was working on RimWorld saw that style and was like, hey, that's cool. I like that. And he contacted the developer of Prison Architect and was like, hey, I like your art style and I'm making a game. May I copy it? And the developer's like, yeah, sure, I don't mind. And so they both used the same basic art style. With, you know, the later one with permission. So Prison Architect actually inspired RimWorld. Art style wise. Mechanically, the two are completely different. Prison Architect, by the way, is another pretty excellent game that I should probably play sometime. I played it years ago and then never revisited it. There's just too many games in this world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Prison Architect to RimWorld, but whichever way it was, the dev of the one contact the dev of the other and say, hey, I like your art style. Do you mind if I make my game the same way? And they were like, nope, no problem. That's cool. Official Dwarf Fortress goes back to 2004. I wouldn't be surprised. Older versions of Dwarf Fortress were 2D like RimWorld is. Everything on a flat plane. So you had, on this side of the map, was grass and outside. And then there was a cave face that went across the world. And then you dug into the cave for a while and you would come into an underground river. And then if you dug past the underground river, eventually you would get to a chasm, if I remember correctly. I think. And then past that, there was a river of lava. And if you got past that, there was a wall made out of a fancy blue metal called adamantine. And if you mined into that wall, you basically put your fort on a clock. And after a certain amount of time, you would just lose the game. But in the meantime, you had adamantine metal that you could use to make all kinds of awesome and amazing things. It was kind of a random amount of time before you lost. Basically, like, don't delve too deep. Honestly, I think that part of it was really stupid, but anyway. Particularly since it put you on a clock. So have you ever heard of Boat Murdered? Boat Murdered was played in one of the last few 2D versions. So when they talk about things like cave-ins and stuff like that, those were mechanics that existed back then. If you dug out too large of an area, the roof would cave in. A lot of those mechanics were removed when they went to a 3D version. So they added Z levels at some point. RimWorld style cave-ins went away and were replaced with the slightly dumb, if it's unsupported it caves in method we have now, which can result in some interesting insanity. But we did get Z levels, so that's cool. Dwarf Fortress is a much grander scaled game than RimWorld is, which I'm not sure I like. I do like being able to... okay, this is going to be a problem. Oh, cancel. Link lever. Okay, it's going to use limestone. See, it says right there. Up in the top corner. Link a building to green, or link to green glass floodgate. Will be used in the lever, limestone mechanism. Will be installed to target, limestone mechanism. That's bad. Because limestone is not magma safe. So if we were to later pull that lever and lava was to flow over top of it, it would melt it. So what we need to do, because the dev didn't think beyond the end of his nose, is we need to go in here and find mechanisms. In the old version, you wouldn't have had to do this, by the way. Forbid all the limestone mechanisms, which leaves just our quartzite. And now we can do the linking. And we need to unforbid these. Link lever, boom. Let's cancel that. Link lever. Make sure it says quartzite for both of them. Yes, it does. Okay. Technically, we don't need to install quartzite in both of them. Link lever. Boom. But I'm doing it anyway. Okay, now we can go on and forbid all those. Oh. There we go. In Dwarf Fortress, the default population cap is 200, I think. Which is way too high. I'd set my population cap to like 40. It's a bit higher than that, but that's normal. I probably should bump it up to like 80 or so. That's normally where I like to play, is about 80 pop cap. What the default pop cap is, in my opinion, just ludicrously high. It is cool that they draw connections between mechanisms now, gear assemblies. Oh, that reminds me, you need to get working on... Okay, how far down have they completed on this? Not very far. Get to work, you lazy asses. Mandated construction of certain goods. Damn you, stop it. What's you want now? Statues. That's at least easy to do. Add new task. Actually, let's do work order. Rock statue. Make 2 of them. And make them out of schist. You want statues? You're gonna get schisty statues. Anyway. RimWorld is much more personal, because you have a small number of people and you pay close attention to all their needs and wants. Dwarf Fortress, all your dwarves have needs and wants, but they become a giant sea of random nobodies that you've assigned jobs to, because honestly, who cares what this particular random person in the middle does, you know? Like, okay, big whoop. Who are they? If it was like 20 dwarves, you could probably kind of keep track of individuals and actually care about them. But the default of 200, once your fort's full up, there's no way you're going to pay any attention whatsoever to any of them. Except maybe a couple really important ones. So really, RimWorld is the better story generator, because you care more about your individuals. But that's just my opinion. Some people don't agree with me. Those people are wrong. We have a Dwarf Beast Hunter Necromancer. That's exciting. Also, we have more people showing up for espionage reasons. Let's find this individual. Look at their pasty pale face. Kind of a weird bluish color almost. They didn't bring any fun books along with them. Some people don't agree with me. Those people are wrong. LOL. Well, it's true. Just ask me. After all, if they were right, they would agree with me. It's very simple. Okay, I can't remember if we can turn off a gear that is hanging out in space like this. I do want to be able to switch the pump stacks on and off. You know, I think I'm gonna build... Okay. I need to stop screwing around here. And we need to actually build... Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to stop screwing around. We need to go ahead and actually build our power plant. So... 10 wheels was the prediction we needed. I'll do 10 with options to make it larger. And we'll do it right off the end here. Okay. So this is the powerhouse. We'll change the size of this as we go, but for now it is the powerhouse. Actually, no, I want to make this a little bigger. Okay, let me think. Because... this is really awkwardly sized, too. Okay. Let's start laying this out from first principles. So this is going to be the center. Atop that, we're going to have 2 wheels. 2 wheels. Okay, but not right there, actually. Because I would like to have... Okay, so these will be the power shafts running between the wheels. Yeah. And then we have 1 row around the outside. Like so. Okay. And on this side, we have mechanisms linking everything to the center to go out that way. So the first wheels go there, which means right here in the middle is where we put the power setup. Do another one there. I think that's plenty. And then on this side we do like so, just to make it nice and even. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wheels. Actually, we need to do another pair. 9, 10, 12 wheels. That should be plenty. Oops. And there's the entrance to the powerhouse. Yeah. So this is for the ridiculously easy... I wish I would have thought of that kind of dwarven water reactor. The same kind we're using for the mill here in the farming level. Basically, there's a minecart sitting here, set to dump this way. And then there's a slope here. I don't think the slope was actually required, but it helps them to get in and out of the pit if they need to before it's filled. And what happens is, the minecart fills with water. It then dumps the water into this tile. The water flows back into the tile the minecart's in and fills the minecart up. Then the minecart dumps it back into this tile. And so on forever. And yes, it really is that simple. And then you just build a water wheel on top of it. And it works. It makes 100 power total, of which the wheel uses 5 of that power to run itself, which is weird. But then the other 15 power goes here into this, and the rest of it is just kind of wasted. So we have 80 power here that could go to do something, anything else. I guess if we wanted to add a second mill, we could just dig out an area on their side of the wheel here and hook it up. There's really very few things in vanilla that use mechanical power, which is kind of a shame, but oh well. Older versions of dwarven water reactors were like a water wheel and a water wheel on each side with a pump in the middle that pumped water up and dumped it down either side and back through the wheels. And much more complicated. This is almost stupidly simple. Okay, so let's start building our mechanical components here. This will be the joining area. Like that. And this will be the first set of wheels. And that'll be the second set of wheels. A human criminal is visiting. Okay, well that's interesting. Also, we have a mandate that I need to go check on. Okay, justice. That person has left already, apparently. Getting a lot of people showing up for espionage. I wish they would go away. Wait, what killed this person? Interesting. Human criminal. Don't think we want them around here. Just saying. And a human bard. Anyway. The simplicity of this setup and the speed of building it compared to the way the old one would have had to work is almost ridiculous. We're gonna have to cut down some more trees to do this. Are there any good high woods around here? We're probably not gonna find any really old high woods. I think we cut down most of the old growth high wood. Like the really giant ones. I might have to use something else. There's some maples over here. Various fruit trees that we're not gathering. Hazel trees. We should be making more effective use of the surface. I don't see any high woods at all. They should have regrown, at least some of them. A lot of willows. You know what? I think we'll just cut down a bunch of willow. For the mechanical. Okay. Is that all the willow? Certainly most of the willow. Yeah, hopefully that's enough. Who even is our woodcutter? Do I even have a woodcutter anymore? Yeah, I do. It's this dude. Okay. Let me just check something here. Who's this? It's displayed with quotes, which implies that it is a alias. Here. Okay. What was this dude's name? Sero something or other? Don't know if that's his actual name or if that's his, well, he's leaving anyway. See ya. Don't throw it you in the butt. I would like to see... Okay, there we go. Longland flower. We have so much food. I should start growing... Actually, wait, here. Dimple cups are a spring plant as well. Do I grow plump helmets in all of these? Apparently I do. Okay, let's change that so that these two grow dimple cups instead. What do they grow in autumn? Plump helmets? There we go. So autumn and fall. Dimple cups are a year-round crop. For autumn and winter, we will grow dimple cups in these two. Which it's late winter, so we're probably not going to get a crop in this year. Actually, we will get some of a crop in. Alright, that's fine. I'm also going to go ahead and build an empty farm plot in this corner. Oh, that's annoying. Damn it, how do we get rid of these things? I don't want to floor the whole thing over and then remove the floor. I suppose we can do this. Build a workshop over it, deconstruct the workshop to clear out some of these young trees. Make sure there are no mandates. Okay, there are actually no mandates at all. Good deal. Yeah, good deal. Long-line grass seeds. What's it doing in this stockpile? This stockpile should be empty bags only. Speaking of which, I should move this stockpile somewhere else. Temporarily. Actually, what I should do... Here, let's do this right now. Let's put in a new seed stockpile. Around the central staircase here. Okay. Seeds. Custom. Food. Seeds. All. Set barrels. To none. Pull from. Main food. There, that should be fine. I could do a second surface seed stockpile, one level above it, but there's no need to do that. Okay, let's delete that stockpile. Boom. Yeah, eventually all the seeds will go here. Remove the carpenter workshop here. I highly doubt I can place a farm plot here. Yeah, it's just going to carve out around those two. Okay, cancel. Go ahead and just place a random workshop. Okay. Yeah. Guess we'll just put it not there. I messed up. Like that. Okay, microline block. And then you go there. Okay, once those two are done. Remove it. As soon as this one's done. Remove it. No, I didn't kill off the... Damn it. Are we have to build a floor? I can't smooth it or anything, can I? Of course not. It used to be you could get rid of crap like that by building a farm plot over the top, what I thought. Okay, well. We'll build a floor over top of it. I suppose. And we can remove the floor and build a farm plot in there if we need to. It's not like it takes a long time to remove a floor nowadays. It used to be a lot more annoying than it is now to remove constructions. Also, we're back to having plenty of microline blocks. That's good. I'm going to remove these for now, because we don't really need those glass furnaces there anymore. We're no longer producing glass at the same rate we were once upon a time. Okay. Maybe we should make an above ground seed farm. Or seed stockpile. Okay. Above ground seeds. Custom. Food. Seeds. All the seeds I don't recognize. And a bunch of the ones I do recognize. I should probably go through here. Oh, not cave wheat. Probably go through here and remove all the ones that I know we don't have. Dimple cup definitely doesn't go in there. Doesn't hurt, I guess, to have extras. Okay. Not sure why we have tree seeds in here. I'm pretty sure they're not plantable. Maybe they are, I don't know. Okay, pigtail pump helmet definitely doesn't go in there. Rock nuts don't go in there. Thankfully, they didn't pollute the underground plant list to the same degree as they polluted the above ground plant list. Okay. That's it. That's it. So we're going to set this to take from the seed stockpile on the level below. And no barrels. Okay, early spring. We've got a small number of dimple cups planted. That should get us some amount of dye. Actually, let's check. Is dye listed separately or is it listed just under powders? Powder. Red root dye, we have some. Dwarven sugar. Longland flour. Okay. We have a little bit of red dye. Cask, dye cloth. I probably should assign somebody to do dyeing. Let's do it this way. Add a work detail. Dyeing. Okay, who's the best pick? Nobody. Okay, so nobody has any dyeing skill. Oh, I forgot how crap this list is. Okay, we'll just pick the first idiot from the list. This dude right here. Go ahead and assign him to this workshop. He could be down by near the bottom. There he is, right here. This dude. Right there. And then we will go find him in this list. Boom. We will remove his performer job. Remove his planter job. There we go. We now have official dye dwarf. He'll grow into it eventually. So we have superior quality. Thread is dyed red with red root dye. What is Yuzan Vong armed beacon? It's a replacement for a CAC station, basically. The if as long as it's there, Vong will spawn in this area and go try to blow stuff up. They don't seem to be much of a threat, though. Well, okay. They haven't been so much of a threat in the systems where I know that there are some that have been attacking my stuff. But that's because there's lots of armed and friendlies around to defend me. They might actually be a threat if you don't have a large navy there to stomp on them as soon as they show up. But yeah. The Vong are one of the less good things to come out of the expanded universe. About the time that they were invented, the expanded universe was pretty strongly on the way down in quality, unfortunately. Just restarted your first mining operation? Well, I'm sure they will happily visit you repeatedly as time goes by. Alright, make statues. Statue, there we go. Change number to 3. Change material. I guess you can have more schisty statues. Okay, so back to working on this. Gear assembly. Do another one there. Do another one there. And then between the wheels, we need to build horizontal axles. So one there. Using willow log. One there. Using willow log. I thought we'd have more willow wood by now. Ever read the books? But I've seen YouTube videos on their lore, on the lore. Yeah, I read most of the books. Far from all of them, but a lot of them. Go chop trees. Damn it. He'll get around to it eventually. Just how many random bags of crap do we have in here anyway? Okay. Plum pit. Dump that. We don't need plum pits. Peach pits. Dump those. Okay. Go up here, make sure we have all of the random walnuts. Walnuts are probably edible. Plum pits, dump that. Dump the peach pits. They're spread out over a bunch of bags too, which is a problem. Okay, that'll clear up a lot of our seed stockpile. Our weird anti-tech out of the galaxy space aliens. Yep. Anti-force, too. which is... Oh, hello, elf. Go away. Okay, we have another human to interrogate. I think this person's known to us. Maybe not. Boom. Okay. Construction floor. That all button is a massive, massive improvement to quality of life. Unfortunately, it is but one of the many things that need to be fixed. It is but one of many. Oh, this needs to be... Keep ready to do this. There we go. Elven caravans arrived. Don't care. Actually. Oh, what am I looking for? Creatures. Other. Did they bring anything particularly interesting? They brought a stray grizzly bear and a stray giant tree frog. Grizzly bear's a little tempting. Yeah, if it was a giant grizzly bear, I might make an effort. But it's just a grizzly bear. Uh-oh. What is wrong with you people? And why does it keep having collapsing? They build a bunch of them and then all of a sudden they collapse. Because we had a lot more than that built. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and connect up to the bottom. And then I'm going to seal the connection at the top. And I'll make them build it from the bottom up that way. Let's see. This was where we would dig in if we were going to do this. This can be a several step process before they get past the edge of the sea and can dig the rest of it. That'll be good enough, I think. What are some good Z95 headhunter names? I don't know. Good question. If you're at all like me in naming things like that, you just call it Z95 Headhunter, and then whatever its random name is. If I have to name something, either come up with a theme, or we're gonna call it. Okay, let's go ahead and put a door here. Use a Masterwork green glass portal. I either use a theme or I just don't name it. Or nowadays, sometimes I'll leave it up to chat. Okay. Everybody has to come in through here to build from the pump, build the pump stack. Now, I am going to put in a stockpile. Boom. Accept. Custom. None. 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 Green glass. And then, is it furniture? No, it's trap components. Here we go. Trap components. Enormous corkscrews. Green glass. All qualities. Okay. No bins. Take from main goods stockpile. Okay, next stockpile. Boom. Accept. Custom. Blocks. Blocks, other materials, green glass. Bins to 0. Take from main goods stockpile. Yeah, the last time I bothered to manually name ships, I basically just named them after various items in Scum. Because that was the game I had just finished playing before I started playing X4. Okay, now we need... I think it's furniture? We need pipe sections. There we go, pipe section. Other material, green glass. All qualities. No barrels or anything. Take from main goods. Okay. So these should fill up rather rapidly with pump parts. There's an Olm. Oh, that's just a... Okay, I see. It's like, what? Is there a creature there? But it is just a vermin. Go get them, cats. Speaking of which, willows. Okay, the willows have been cut. And a whole bunch of my willow logs are in the water. Damn it. We'll have to get those out this winter. If I remember. Spoiler, I probably won't. Okay. Build. Machines. Horizontal axle. Willow. Willow. More willow. Other differenter willow. Change direction. There we go. Okay. So that's the power. Wish to reside, go away. Now we need to remove those. Let's go ahead and smooth this room while we're at it. Someday I would like to dig this cavern entrance, but it's way too hideously dangerous to do that now. There are so many forgotten beasts down there. Some of them are probably wandered off. Actually, let's check. We have one at least. It might just be one down there right now, actually. Bunch of wild boars somewhere. Stray wolverine, stray raven, stray horse, stray grizzly bear. Yeah, nothing particularly good. Stray wolverine might be interesting. Oh, it's 11:30 already. I really want to get this. I shouldn't have played Dwarf Fortress instead of X4. I should have played something that would actually complete on time. Okay, let's go ahead and build track stops. Dumping south. Right there. Microcline. Dump south. Microcline. Oops. I don't think I set dump south for the one I was going to build. That's wrong as well. Track stop. Dump south. Boom. Dump north. Jump north. Interestingly, there's a way to drain fluids without having to actually have a drain by setting up a minecart using this kind of method, except instead of dumping it in an open space beside it, dump into the wall. Because it just causes the liquid to void out and go away. A little weird, but this game has a great many exploits, let's put it that way. Okay. So we're all ready. Let's build 6 minecarts. Let's do a work order. Make 6 copper minecarts. There's no reason to make them out of copper. We could just make them out of wood or something. But I'm gonna make them out of copper because that sounds like interesting. And then we'll put a stockpile right here. Sized for 6. Oops. Accept. Custom. I can't remember if it's furniture or minecarts. Metal. Copper. Quality. All. No bins, no barrels, no that BS. Take from. Good stockpile. Perfect. Alright. You know, I think the only way to get up to this area is to go all the way to the bottom of the stairs and then come all the way up these stairs. That may put a damper on everybody's enthusiasm to come work here. Oh well, they'll get over it. Missed a couple spots. Okay, I could open this door and allow it to shortcut that, but yeah. Um, let's check the settings on this. Let's turn those on, see if that changes anything. Set bins to 0 just in case. Merchants will be leaving soon. Don't care. Forgotten Beast continues to murder creatures in the caverns. That sucks, but there's not much I can do about it. Oh well. Okay, looks like all the track stops are built. Just need to wait people to do the smoothing and stuff. Also, somebody dumped some of their extra clothing on the ground. Please don't do that. Thank you. Missed a spot. Oh, I forgot a second set of, let's fix this quickly. Okay, what are we using for this? Willow? I almost missed the second set of, shafts. Mandated construction of certain goods. Screw you. Large gems. Work orders. Rock gem. Make 2. Make them out of whatever that stuff is. Okay. So how are we coming on the minecart forging? Do your job, you lazy bastard. Actually, only has 2 out of 6 left to go, so it's not too bad. Okay, what is our friendly local weaponsmith doing? Plant seeds. Don't do that, you lazy bastard. Am I gonna have to set that up as a only certain people do it kind of job? Yeah, go forge a minecart. I'm gonna unlock this door here temporarily at least. Because especially when it comes time to start filling this with water, it's going to be extremely annoying if we... Alright. So we need to go and cancel, or not remove, but pause the dumping stockpile here. And then... we need to go add dumping zones there. Dump you. Basically, we need to move all these minecarts into position once they show up. Forge copper minecart completed. Okay. Move that zone. Place a new zone there. Did I set this up properly? Take from the good stockpile? Yes, I did. Okay, listen here, you little bastards. Go dump that, please. Okay, apparently it just took them a while to decide to get around to it. Imposed a ban on exports. Don't care. Okay. Delete that zone. Put a new one there. Dump you. Looks like we have one more minecart waiting to be delivered. And that's just a matter of ordering them dumped in the right order. Okay. Delete that zone. New one over there. Dump. Once these are all dumped, it'll be time to fill the pits. Once the pits are full, it'll be time to build where are columns? The wheels. But I'm not going to build all of them at once. I want to do a test run first. Also, I want to build a lever right here in the middle. This will be the on-off for the whole plant. We'll connect it up to this gear assembly, and if things go horribly, terribly wrong, we can pull that lever and immediately turn off the whole system. It won't really be an emergency shut off. It'll be more of a worst case. Well, that's making it sound like an emergency shut off again. Ideally, this lever will never be pulled except at the start before we want the thing to run. Like, I'm going to pull it. As soon as they're done linking it, they'll pull it. Okay, where is that last copper minecart? This guy's probably hauling it. Okay, inactive, total power needed 44. Whenever they get around to actually pulling that. Okay. Dump that last minecart. Remove that stockpile. Disengaged. So we need 13 power on each side here. It'll end up being more than that in the end, but anyway. Okay, the minecarts are all in place. Now, you'll create a pit pond zone. And we will accept. And we will make it a pond. Now, we just need to wait for this to fill. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut in a faster way to get up and down here. Like that. Okay. That'll help construction progress a little quicker. Instead of them having to run all the way out here, then go up a level, and then run all the way back. Yeah, no thanks. Got a little bit of water in there. Come on, people, run faster. Mandated construction of certain goods. What are you mandating now? Large gems. Large rock gem. Make 3. Change the rock to... Oh, how about... rock salt. Come on, people, hurry up and fill it up. I want to make sure this is going to work. Okay. Needs to be at least 6, 7, I think it is, for a cart to fill. All told, the pit can hold a total of 11. Because one tile will always hold 4 and the other always 7, I think it is. Yeah. So the cart holds 2 units of fluid. They take 6, 7 to fill. Okay, it's getting fuller. Just a few more trips. 3 more trips to be exact. Okay. And there we go, early summer. Hopefully they're making good progress on the bottom of the pump stack. The stockpiles I set up down there aren't going to help the current setup, because it isn't just the closest material given type, it is this exact item. So if I select, well, when I selected these items, I selected these exact items from the list. Okay. One more, and this should start running, I think. Beef, who cares? Go away. Crundle's being murdered in the caverns. Okay, there we go. It has started. Remove pit pond. Then, let's make sure this is actually going to function the way the wiki says it should. We'll build 1 willow water wheel there and 1 willow water wheel there. And this should produce plenty of power to see the effect in action. Come on, what are you lazy asses doing? Stop saying construction inactive. Get to work. I thought they did haul a little bit there, but I guess not. I wish there was a way to prioritize construction. Like assign an actual priority to it. Oh well. Really, the rest of these pits is gonna take forever. Ugh. But I don't want to fill them until I'm sure the first one's going to work, because they're going to be a pain in the butt to empty out if I have to do that. Mandated construction of certain goods. He wants more large gems. Make 3. How about Mika? That seems reasonable. Damn it. Build the flippin' water wheels. There's other arguably easier, or just as easy, I should say, ways to set up infinite power. Human caravans arrived. I don't care. Go away. I probably should trade with them, but I don't really feel like it. For example, there's a long-standing bug where any water that flows or that can flow off the map edge, there's an optimization the game does where it sets water tile directions, or sets water tiles as having a flow and gives them a direction in the direction that they should be flowing. Basically, any water that flows off the map edge, it will calculate, it'll pathfind through every block back from the map edge through every water block. And then it will store that information in each tile. So each tile stores its flowing direction, and then even if you later dam it off, it'll still remember that flow direction, and the water will be considered flowing. And so you can build a water wheel in that water, and even though the water is sitting there static, not actually flowing, it's still considered flowing. It's kind of a weird. Basically, it's an optimization that wasn't done very well. It certainly makes the game run better, but it also makes it so that you can have non-flowing water that powers water wheels. Okay. Oh, no. For a second there, it was displaying that they were going to work on it. Yeah, there we go, finally. Somebody install the willow log. Now it's inactive again. Damn it, would you people please stop? Get to work, you lazy. I don't know who's supposed to be working on this. Okay, it's probably not the miners. So this dude right here did it. He's one of the skilled crafters, okay. So it's those lazy asses. I'll fix their wagon. They're now ordered not to do anything except what they have been ordered to work on. Not that it apparently helps much. Sealith has a construct building. The city has a harvest plants. Do not frickin' harvest plants. Okay, fine. He's finally got And it indeed starts running. Okay, that's actually going to work fine. That's actually going to work just fine. Okay. So let's do pit pond. I'm going to try to do over 2 of these and set them both to pit. Oops, no. Cancel. Pond. There we go. And hopefully they'll fill the first one and then the second one, but if it becomes a problem and they are trying to divide their work between the two, we'll see. But at this gear, we already have 200 power. Minus 35. It does indeed look like they're filling the first one up first. That's good. Not that they're filling it very quickly or anything, mind you. Oh well, they get to it eventually. They will get to it eventually. Let's do another pit pond zone over here. And set it to pond as well. That way more people should haul water. I seem to have some vague memories of they only haul one person at a time to any given zone. But I might be wrong about that one. You know what? Let's not take chances. Let's go ahead and lay out a separate sept pond, boom, sept pond, boom, sept pond, delete, sept pond, sept pond. There we go. That should provide optimal amount of people hauling water, hopefully. Hopefully. And I should probably go to bed so I can get up tomorrow and play Terraria. I really want to see this finished, though. Okay, why is this not... Oh, did I forget to put in... No, I did. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Duh. Take from... Main goods. Done. Okay. No wonder they didn't haul any down there. That's odd. I wonder if only certain people are doing the job. Okay. I'm going to go change something here. Legendary stone carver, efficient carpenter. Okay, I'm going to delete this job. And I'm going to set it as just an everybody can do kind of thing. And to make up for it, I'm going to explicitly assign Sealith the stone carver to the stoneworker's workshop. And also we'll just leave this alone for now. Okay, so these are all starting to get full. Slowly but surely. I'm just really surprised that works so well. Because it really does work amazingly well. And it's ridiculously easy and simple to build. This is the kind of thing that you could build within like seconds of embarking. Just dig a little slot, dump a wooden minecart on top of a simple stop, use a bucket, make a bucket, order a dwarf to haul water from a pool nearby and dump it in the pit. Boom. Assuming you have any water at all, this kind of thing can be built in minutes. Oh well. Human Bard is visiting. Go ahead and issue an interrogation order. Boom. Okay, this one is finally getting to the point where it won't dry up anymore. Another forgotten beast. A huge scaly mite. It has a short trunk and has a bloated body. Scales are small and overlapping. Beware its fire. Fun, fun. That looks interesting. You can see its trunk. I'm not sure how they render these. I think they're made up of creature parts and then they stack the image. Which is probably why they're all the same color. Which is a little odd, because you would think they would at least try attempt to colorize the sprites. Oh well. Okay. This one needs to go because its pit is full, and let's go ahead and build the water wheels for it. Make about a willow. After all, I cut down willow specifically for this purpose. This needs one more bucket full and it'll self-start. As soon as it reaches 11 tiles of water, it instantly starts. Boom, there we go. Delete that. Order 2 more wheels built. There's also there's also windmills that you can build. But water wheels are way more reliable. Also, windmills only output power out of their bottom, so you have to build them up in the air a little bit. And that's just kind of a pain in the butt. Not impossible or anything. It's just annoying. Okay, that one started. Boom. Go ahead and build more water wheels. Nice. And this one started. There we go. This one just needs a few more bucketfuls. Well, 4 more to be exact. Not sure why this particular pond is being ignored quite so much. They are slowly filling it. Opposed to ban on exports, don't care. Okay. 2 more bucketfuls. Some random elf. I think we've seen this idiot before. Let's go ahead and interrogate them just to be sure. Okay. Yeah, 2 more bucketfuls and this will start. The top half is generating 600 power and using 77, so 500 and some odd power. And the bottom will generate the same when it's done. We might need to add more wheels, but that's really easy to do. We can just, well, continue this pattern as far as we want. Miner is taken by Fey Mood. I think that's this guy. Yeah, that's this guy. Okay, which workshop is he going to take? Stoneworker. I'm tempted to force him to only use like gold or something, but nah. I don't care enough. He's going to use limestone. Alright, so this is also started. Let's go ahead and place the last 2 water wheels. And that should be the power plant ready to go, question mark. We'll see if it's enough power when it's time to actually throw the lever and start the pump stack. But, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to check. Has progress in here sped up a lot since I... Oh, yes. Ever since I made it so that... Okay, I think dwarf power was our previous problem with the pump stack being built slowly. Because for some crazy reason, the labor required to build them was... Okay, so let's go ahead and redesignate the rest of this. Okay. Turning this on is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking at first. I doubt we're going to finish this yet tonight. If we do, that would be awesome. Because then I'll be able to set up magma for all the fun stuff. I need to go place all the doors in here too. Okay. I kind of wish there was a construction skill. Instead of using particular skills to build things. Like instead of using carpentry to build wooden things and so on. I wish it just had a construction skill that was used to build anything. Because that seems like it'd make more sense to me, but oh well. Nobody asked me, I guess. They're free to design their game wrong all they want. A lot of these I placed before and they spontaneously went poof for no reason that I can figure out. Okay. Close to the top. And there we go. Okay, now, doors. Go make sure this whole place is doored up. I wish this menu would show up in the same place every time. Oh well. It's trying to be helpful by staying out of the way, but it's not. Not one little bit. The reason to use green glass doors here, it's not required. It's just in case of accidents and a door gets opened and some lava flows out through the door. It's so that the door doesn't melt and thereby make the problem 10 times worse. It'll still be a problem, but we can always hope the problem will be at least minor. Okay. Down and down we go. And to think the whole time our construction problems were down to the fact that I accidentally had it set to only 2 dwarves could do this job. I hope I didn't accidentally click limestone door for any of these, because that'll mean I have to go back and fix it. I think... I don't know if limestone door would show a different shape or not. I don't think it would, actually. Well, that'll be part of checking things as we go up. Because once this thing is completely built, before I turn it on, I need to go check every level, lock all the doors going up, make absolutely sure there's no cats caught in the works anywhere. Yeah. Because if any of this goes wrong, it will be a very big problem. Okay, so 13 power is what this mechanism uses before we throw the lever to hook in the power plant. So that way we'll see what the total drain for the whole pump stack is. Also look at all the people flooding through here carrying parts. A lot of those are doors, but also a lot of them are pump parts. Okay. So this has been built. Boom. I hope this is enough power to run this stack. Because it looks like we have 140, 154 power and vampiric load for the wheel sections. What's up, my cap? Which gives us, oh, quite a lot actually. Quite a lot of power. Oh, there's one that's not built yet. Almost, but not quite. Okay. It might actually be finished this time. Damn it. All that time spent waiting for the damn pump stack to build. And it was largely because we had the wrong, or we had too few people. Okay, it looks like the whole pump stack is built. So, starting from the bottom. This one is all glass. Door is locked. All glass. Door is locked. All glass. This is going to take forever. All glass. Door is locked. All glass. Door is locked. All glass. Door is locked. 1,300. Okay, we're going to need more power to run this, I think. Mandated construction of certain goods. Okay, we'll worry about that later. All glass. Locked door. All glass. Locked door. It'd be really bad if a microline block had made its way into this system. All glass. Locked door. All glass. Locked door. All glass. Locked door. All glass. And so on all the way to the top. It's gonna take a little while. Although I'm gonna feel really dumb if I check every one individually. And then I realize, and then it melts anyway because I looked right at a block and then went on. So this needs to be more than just a formality. I need to actually look at them. Also, if there's any cats or children or anything else locked in the system, that would be very bad. Okay. I've had magma flooding accidents in forts before. It wasn't nice. I think I actually deliberately flooded a fort once too. Because things were going very badly and there was all kinds of just garbage and trash and who knows what all else inside the fort. Undead everywhere. I think I flooded that one. There was definitely a fort that I ended up with everybody dying in. It was just an absolute disaster. And I had one last... I had a vampire that I had locked in a room by himself. And I let him out. And I almost recovered the fort with the vampire. But I think he ended up getting killed by a vengeful ghost. That was back in 34.11 when the old happiness system, it was very easy to end up with, I mean, if you weren't careful, I should say, it was easy to end up with everybody being extremely unhappy and giant tantrums happening everywhere and your fort literally imploding. Tantrum spirals, they call them. Somebody would get unhappy and have a tantrum or whatever, and oh, the other dwarf, if one dwarf was really unhappy, the other dwarves were probably a little bit on edge as well, at least. And so he would destroy somebody's favorite chair or punch somebody, or who knows what would happen. Or somebody would die and that'd make a bunch of people unhappy, and then somebody would tantrum and make it worse, and all of a sudden you got half the fort spazzing out. Was not a pretty sight. Okay, we may have a slight problem here. Some idiot left a sock here. We have to order that dumped. This is on level -37, just in case we get pulled away by something. Come on, come get the stupid sock. This would be very bad if we had not double-checked all the doors to make sure they were locked and all that fun stuff, because a door being held open by a sock, lava would come glug, 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 glug through there, and yeah, bad things. Very bad things. It would flow down the stairs, fill that whole area up, go down to the bottom. Probably would run into magma sea through the holes in there, but if it didn't, some of it could be pushed back up the stairs by the pumps, and all in all, big problems. One of you fools come get this damn sock. There's somebody who has store item and stockpile, and not what I'm looking for. I would like dump item, please. Okay. Come get the sock, damn you. Well, here we are. Waiting for dwarves to come clean up a sock. Mercenaries visiting. Okay, so this is -37. We'll come back for this. What is the mandate? Large gems. Work order. Large rock gem. Box tight. Might as well, because we only have 2 of it. Okay, double check. It is exactly 2 gems, right? Yes, it is. Okay, good. And the other thing we need to do... Let's order another interrogation. Boom. Interrogate dude. Okay, down to level 37. Or -37. In some ways, I preferred the old happiness system. But, oh well. Oh, I know why this isn't being picked up. I forgot to re-enable dump zone. There we go. I should also delete these now. They no longer serve a purpose. The next pump stack we built much closer to the surface than this one. Okay, negative 37. Do we have a fool coming to grab the item? Hopefully. Forgotten beast murdering Grundles in the caverns. Oh. Oh, we still have a strange mood. Better go check on this guy. What's he need? Metal bars, rough gems, cut gems, yarn cloth. Uh-oh. Let's make that a high priority job. I don't want to lose my... Okay, good. What? I thought I ordered... Okay, we must have some yarn cloth in stock then. What does he need? Are we out of cut gems? We'll make more yarn cloth just to be sure. And we will add a cut raw glass task. Okay. Another person to interrogate. Raw green glass. Actually, that's probably what the problem is. Green glass. Make raw green glass. Top priority. Okay. He went and grabbed that. So that woke him back up. Good. I probably should have dealt with him a long time ago. I just keep forgetting to check on him. Okay. Once he starts working, then we will... Yep, he started working. Okay, good deal. Back down to negative 37, I guess. Okay, somebody finally grabbed that. That's fine. That's fine. There's a lot of things that were different in 34.11 versus the later versions. I think there was one version in the middle there that had the old happiness system, but had multi-tile trees. But I can't remember if that was the case or not. Hello, Rushy Washy. Welcome here. Okay. Someone at the door. Oh wait, wrong bell. Alright. You have arrived just in time to see the final checks of the first stage of the pump stack. I am stubbornly refusing to go to bed until this is running. Am I winning? I sure hope so. Because if I'm not, because not winning in this context is going to involve lots of magma spewing all over the place. And that would be very bad. I think I'm gonna need to expand the power plant. Because clearly when I calculated how much power I was going to need, I failed at math. Alright, we are almost at the top. So close. We're just coming out of the caverns, finally. Yeah, wait. Are my dwarves rock and stoning? Right now they're kind of glassing. You killed those mythical beasts yet? Nope. Not even attempted. They are much too scary at the moment. I have not put any real effort into equipping my military with all steel armor or anything like that yet. Which I probably should get working on that. But a lot of this, see, a lot of that stuff is being held up by the fact that it costs fuel to run the forges, and I don't want to waste fuel. However, soon the fuel in the forges problem is going to be removed. Because you don't need to fuel a magma forge. And guess what we're pumping to the surface? That's right. It's almost time to pump magma. Okay. I'm a little sad I never finished the magma piston. And now there's definitely no need to finish a magma piston. But oh well. Pump stack is better ultimately anyway. Magma pistons are cooler, but pump stacks are better. Okay, now we are actually almost at the top. The last couple pumps. And here's the last pump. We need 1,303 power. If I throw this switch, we're not going to get that much power. We're going to get like 1,200. So we're going to have to dig out another... Oh... Let's see, that'll give us another 400 power. That should be enough to run this stack. Okay. Now, for safety's sake, I'm going to build a door here. And I'll build another door there. That way, if anything is dumb enough to go... If we somehow get a magma cascade running down the outside of the shaft, it'll get caught by one of these doors. And if somebody opens one of the doors, it'll get caught by the second one. I'll definitely have time to deal with it. Okay, let's make sure the doors are all on the right sides. A limestone bed. Ooh, okay, that is very good, actually. I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. It's going to go right into the artifact thing with everything else. But if I ever get a vampire or something... Okay. Go ahead and remove those ramps. Put in a stone smoothing order. Okay, start building. Machine, horizontal axle, boom. Put one there. Willow log. Horizontal axle. Damn it. There we go. So close. Oh, I need to forge a couple of okay. Other objects. Copper. Forge copper minecart. Other objects. Copper. Forge copper minecart. Alright. There's no reason to do this way. Like, there's no reason to make copper minecarts. I'm just using copper minecarts here because I started using copper minecarts, and so I guess we're continuing to use copper minecarts. But there's no real reason to use a copper minecart except I decided to do so on a whim. Come on, hurry up and smooth that tile. Alright, now. Construction, track stop. Dump, south. Goes here. And we use... Come on, I've got a whole bunch of microline blocks. Where are they? Right there. Dump, north. There, microline block. Perfect. Okay, garbage dump. And that tile. Pause that garbage dump. Okay, now we just wait for the smith to work. As soon as he finishes, we will immediately pause the game. Order that cart dumped. Somebody left their sock there. Okay. Delete that dumping zone. Add a new dump zone over here. Pit pond zone. Accept. Make it a pond. Pit pond zone. Accept. Make it a pond. Okay, that should make it fill at double speed because 2 people will work it. Once again, we're waiting for the minecart and order it dumped. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and redraw this. Accept. Okay. That's probably our minecart right there. Once this is full with 11 water between the 2 tiles, it'll immediately start, and then we can go ahead and build the water wheels. And that should be enough power to make this whole thing run. Dwarven caravans arrived. Don't care. I probably should trade with them, but... Okay, delete that. Unpause this one so I don't have a why aren't they dumping problem again. And then we need to do pit pond. Accept, make it a pond. Pit pond. Accept, make it a pond. Basically, the pit pond zones mean that they will go grab buckets of water and dump it into the hole until it's full of water. And now we wait. Okay, he wants, we'll order the Wolverine leather again for like the 4th or 5th year in a row. Because I honestly don't care. We don't need to buy anything from the outside world. We're self-sufficient and have been for a long time. Okay. Both pits are filling up. Need 3 more bucketfuls in here. This one needs a lot more than 3 though. Okay, this one needs 1 more. One more bucket load and this will start running. The way these things work is just insane. There's no reason this shouldn't have worked back in the 34 days. Just nobody thought of it. Because it's so crazy. It's like, honestly, use minecart dumping water to create a current to run a water wheel. Makes no sense. And yet, here we are. Okay. 5 more bucketfuls. 4 more bucketfuls. Okay. 899 power used. So these will be 1400 power between them. Out of the 1303 we need to run the whole system. Yeah, we should be able to flick the lever and have this fill up. Which means we better start. Okay, why did I dig a... Oh yeah, that's for the... Okay, I see. I see what's going on here. Construction. Floor bars. Did I make extra? Oh wait, no, I don't want floor bars. I want floor grate. Well, first of all, hatches. Put one over there. We don't have a hatch cover. Okay, green glass. Make green glass hatch cover. Green glass, make green glass. Great. That'll waste a little bit of fuel, but that's fine. We're just about ready to stop using fuel forever. Speaking of stopping things, let's remove these pond zones and go ahead and build the last 2 water wheels. We are so close to turning this all on. So close. Okay, let's pull this lever. Just making this, these are function checks. We're not actually... Okay, floodgate opened. Pull lever. It does have a quartzite mechanism in it. Quartzite mechanism in it. Okay. Pull lever. Hatch cover. Green glass hatch cover. Okay. No, wrong button. Interrogate, there we go. Let's interrogate this wonderful person who just showed up. Boom. Okay, so this whole system should be generating the 1400 power required. Okay. Floor grate. We'll put it there just to keep kids from falling in. Not that there won't be plenty of other places they could fall in, but oh well. Okay, I actually want this to be pulled open. Lock that hatch cover, make sure there are no cats in the system. That door is locked. There are no cats in the system. This floodgate is closed, which is good because we don't want anybody going through there yet. Alright, I'm going to save the game. And then we'll pull the lever. And we will watch, hopefully, magma flow. And hopefully the magma will flow where I want it to flow to be. Because if it doesn't flow where I want it to flow, that means things are going very wrong. Pull the lever. $16,000 power produced, 15,006 power needed. Magma is indeed being sucked up the system. We'll just watch down here at the bottom for a little bit. Okay. Go back up to the top. And we're starting to fill. There we go. Heck yeah. We've got burning hot goodness at the surface, and this hasn't melted or anything exciting like that, which I didn't think it would, but merchants will be leaving soon. That's fine. See ya, don't throw it in the ass. Alright. Nothing is going wrong. No magma where it shouldn't be. No little puffs of cat steam anywhere. Or dwarf steam, which is worse than cat steam by a lot. And we're getting magma flowing down in here. Okay. So the smelter gets removed. Metalsmith Forge gets removed. The wood furnace does not get removed. The glass furnace definitely gets removed. And the kiln definitely gets removed. And I just realized we are going to have some unhappy miners. Okay. What are you guys fighting about? Pressure attacks the vulture. Oh, they're attacking a vulture. How did the vulture get in? That's no good. Okay. I started issuing key commands to dig a channel, and of course those key commands don't work anymore. Go screw you, that's why. Okay. Workshops. Magma Forge. Boom. Iron anvil. And we will use an iron bar. Workshop. Furnaces. Magma smelter. We will use an iron bar. Workshop. Furnaces. Magma glass furnace. Iron bar. And this will be where the magma kiln goes. Boom. Workshops. Furnaces. Magma kiln. And that will also use an iron bar. Nice. No longer shall we need to provide fuel. So let's go ahead and smelt all the Glenna in the fortress, why don't we? Okay, so this is going to be assigned to our weaponsmith. This is going to be assigned to our professional furnace operator here. This will be assigned to our legendary glassmaker. And the kiln, I don't think we have anybody who we'd reasonably want to assign to a kiln just yet. Yeah, we can make clay stuff and that kind of thing, but yeah, no need to do that. Okay. And this is pretty much full of magma. It'll take quite a while for these to reach 7.7 because they're not flowing under pressure. It'll just kind of slowly work its way out. But it'll get there eventually. This is being kept securely closed because we're not ready to run the second level pump stack yet, but soon. Someday soon. Once this is completely full of 7.7 magma, I'm going to close this floodgate. Wait for this to fill completely with 7.7 magma, and then we'll shut off the pump stack. Because it is hurting our frame rate a little bit. I think. Well, the frame rate is going back up. As the liquid flow settles down, I think. Temperature calculations seem to be really bad for frame rate for some reason. Yeah, it's going to take quite a while for these last few 6-7 tiles to slowly work their way out. If I didn't have this pressure remover here, that wouldn't be a problem. But I wouldn't be able to have an open top channel out here. And it would also be way more dangerous because lava would bubble up out of these holes if we didn't pump it in on this level instead of this level up here. Okay, just a couple more 6s left to trickle out. Come on, you just gotta make it all the way out here. As soon as they enter this area, it'll immediately settle down. Come on, stop it. There's like one, maybe two sixes. Instead of languishing down here, they need to go over here. I think the last one may have just worked its way out. Okay. Pull a lever. That will close this floodgate. Boom. Sealing in that lava. And then we come up here and pull this lever. And that will turn off the pump stack. And our frame rate immediately goes back up that last little bit to just under 100. Matter of fact, it is at 100 now. And we have a stonecutter who just withdrew from society. Before I forget to do this. Let's order this floored. Okay. Boom. All right. So the next step after this will be to build this pump stack. Although actually the next step after this is probably to dig out the area here underneath the river. And then we can build the next pump stack and hook it up and increase the size of our power plant and get this pumping. And then Operation River Roast will be completed and we will never have to see at least most of the river freeze ever again. Also, there's a large amount of stuff here we'll never be able to recover. Hurry up. Not without a lot of work anyway. Okay. Well, that is a problem for future Milo, though, I think. I need to floor these, too. Let's go ahead and order that right now before I forget. Or I will indeed do just that. Okay. Do some ramps as well. Then we'll do some stairs. All right. Looks like the right things were ordered for all of that. Yeah. The rest of this is all future Milo problems. Wow, it's 1 o'clock already. That is way later than I planned to go. Oh well. I need to furnish these rooms too. So much to do. Well. Computer crashed. You missed 3.5 hours of stream. Well, the VOD's always there. In any case, hello, Dread. Let's see. Anybody streaming anything today? Avi's playing Valheim? Avi is indeed playing Valheim. Well, I guess we're going to raid Avi then. I need to play some Valheim. That game, I played so much of it on release. And one of these days I need to go back and play more of it. I guess they just did a big update. I don't have time to play Valheim is the problem. I simply do not have time to fit another game into my schedule right now. Maybe in a year or two. Anyway. Thank you all very much for coming. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. And I hope to see you all back here tomorrow for continuing the Terraria run that we've been neglecting for a couple weeks now. Yeah, we were just about ready to enter hard mode at the end of last time. So we need to do a few small things yet, and then it'll be time to kill the wall of flesh and see how badly we screw ourselves. Master mode, hard mode is not going to be nice, I doubt. Anyway, until then, let's all go over to Avi's and see what he is doing. It looks like it involves sailing with somebody. Not sure. I can't quite read it because the resolution's too bad. But anyway, yeah. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye.